Hey everybody, welcome to That's Good Stuff. We're here to debate, and that debate this time is about a band we all listen to. And it was a fight we were having this week, so we thought we might as well just talk about it on a video. So that is, of course, the debate as to which is the better album, Trench or Clancy. So the two, not the latest, but the two albums that we think are the best from 21 Pilots. And it's tough because on one side, you have Jared who thinks Trench is not very good.
Yeah.
Probably not even their second best album, you would say.
No, that's overhyped.
It's overhyped, Jonah. And then on the other side, you have Clancy, which is that your favorite album, Jared, or is it just
Mm, yeah, it's probably their best.
probably their best? Okay. And
It,
Jonah, what?
this made me go back and listen because I haven't listened to the first two. Have you listened to Vessel or whatever it's
Oh,
called?
not yet.
It's actually it's interesting.
It's interesting. Is that their first one?
It's their second one.
Second one. Okay. So, and then on the other side, you got Jonah, who thinks Trench is great, their best album. And then Clancy, what did you think? Second best?
It was pretty good,
Pretty good.
but I still like Trench more.
And then I'm somewhere in the middle where I can't decide. I've been listening to both of them. Let's do them a couple times to try to figure it out. Clancy, when it came out, I really liked it. I was like, this is great. Probably their best album. But then I kind of went back to Trench and I'm like, oh no, this is really good, Jared. Jared.
I went back to church and I was like, this is worse than I thought.
So,
After oh, finish what you're gonna say.
I was just gonna say, Clancy, I think is more consistent, but it
Yeah,
doesn't have like the highs or the lows of Trench. I think there's real good songs on Trench, but I also think there's like bad songs on Trench that I don't think there's that bad of songs on Clancy. They're just kind of boring.
yeah.
Trench, go back to Trench.
We're going back. We're gonna just give the audience
After
whiplash.
three, trash. Except for Nico and the Niners, trash. I don't want to listen to anything.
Is that
Yeah,
true?
elevates after three.
I hate Clance or not Clance, Chlorine. I
I
hate
like
that
Nice.
song.
Chlorine. Do you like Chlorine,
So,
Jonah?
Yeah, I love it.
but there are songs that are better. There's like good versions, like the hype. There's a version of that that I really like. And
Here's
then
my here's
I
my
think there's
take on Trench, real fast. If it would have ended at Bandito, it would be hard to beat.
Yeah.
There would be no debate, Jared.
Pet Cheetah is laughable.
Yeah, I don't like Pet Sheet. It's okay, but I don't like it.
The last three are unlistenable.
Legend, I don't like. Legend's one of those
Legend's
I
bad
think
okay.
I actually like Legend.
Yeah.
I can't. I forgot which one that is, but I think when I re-listened to it, I actually liked Legend.
Because, like, yeah, I don't.
But like Chlorine is so bad.
Chlorine's
No,
good.
Chlorine's great.
And then what's
Super.
that one song that sounds like um what's that one? I'd have to go back, but it's so bad, guys.
Leave
Just
this.
Trench has like a better block of music, and then Clancy like kind of goes up and down like throughout.
I think it's a big letdown because like you get jumpsuit in the beginning, you get levitate, you're like, oh okay.
Those two are probably the best songs.
This is like a dark kind of cool album, and then Morph is pretty good, and then just when it hits the My Blood, I'm like, oh my
I like My
god.
Blood.
Yeah, I don't
And
think I like Morph as much as My Blood.
My Blood
Morph's good.
sucks, and then you get Chlorine right after, so I'm like, ugh. And then you get
Smithereens, I don't
Smithereens.
like. That's probably the worst song.
It's just the most forgettable. I don't remember it being bad.
Neon Gravestones, I like. That's one of my
That's good.
favorite.
Mhm.
The Hype, I can't remember.
It's-
Nico's Niners is good.
Yeah, and then you get like that shining beacon in the middle. You're like Nico and the Niners. You're like, oh okay.
They'll Cut My Lips really good right after.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
no, and then it just dies. It just dies at the end.
And Bandito's one of my favorites
yeah,
from that one.
Bandito's top five.
No.
Yeah.
So my top five would be jumpsuits, definitely one. Levitate's definitely number two, and then it goes to like Neon Gravestones three, Bandito four, and then Chlorine five.
No, it's
I'd go
like
with okay, go ahead.
no, you can go ahead.
I'd go with Jumpsuit, My Blood, Chlorine, Neon Greystones, and Bandito.
Holy cow. I would
Not
go
in order, just the picking them.
I'd go Levitate, Nico and the Niners, jumpsuit, and then morph.
So four.
So I could leave
You can't
more
even get to
like
five.
I could leave morph. Like if I needed to cut one out just to get rid of the rest, I could.
Leave the City is a little too much like Bandito,
Yeah.
I would say. Okay, and then we go over at Clancy. So you guys know that Vignette is probably the best song
No, not even
that they've.
No.
close.
I don't understand how you guys don't think that. It's so layered. It's got this
No.
big old sound. It's just like their ballad. So Vignette's my number one on this one. Routines at Night's really good. It's like really close with Vignette. Overcompensate, number three. Good opener again. Navigating's really good. And the risk of feeling dumb. You know what? I've kind of come around on Paladin Straight. The
Yeah,
I
I
first
like
like that
that one.
song.
the first time I wasn't too big on it, but I've listening to it as a closer, it's pretty good.
The only
So,
song that I can cut out is The Craving.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
song is kind of boring. I don't like that one.
yeah.
The rest is good.
The rest are
Uh,
like next semester backslide,
The first like five are perfect.
perfect.
And then it kind of like slows down in the middle, and then the last two are really good.
he left out Vignette, Joseph. That's not part of the
What the
perfect.
heck?
He just screams the chorus.
Backslide. There's three songs. Next semester, Backslide, and I think Snapback or something. They kind of sound the same.
Backslide and snapback, maybe.
Yeah, snapback and backside sound like that
But I
just sounds
like
like a continuation of backslide.
Yeah.
Backside's the way better one, I think.
Yeah.
So what is your list on this one, Jared?
What are we doing? Top five or whatever?
Yeah.
Definitely Routines of the Night is the best
Well, the
song.
vignette is just like it and it's better.
No, it's
No.
not.
It's got
Uh
that like 80s bass and it's
I
just
can't even hear the
amazing.
bass in the
I know.
song.
I honestly don't even think there is bass in that song.
What? It's like a bass song.
The synth and
Um,
him yelling drowns it out.
what are you talking about? A bass? Freaking navigating is way more bass heavy.
Yeah.
But not as
Um,
good.
Routines of the Night is definitely the best song on here. It's cool.
It's
It's
good.
smooth. It's
Yeah.
awesome. And then probably my second favorite is At the Risk of Feeling Dumb. I just
Okay.
think like as a message and like a theme, it's way better and like it's really good. And then I actually really like Next Semester.
Yeah.
Midwest Indigo is really surprising to me because I was like Midwest when I saw the title, I was like, the heck? And then
See, these are kind of my
navigating.
skips.
Navigating is
Navigating.
really
I think Overcompensate kind of has like an advantage because I heard the single like before the album, so I was used to it by the time I listened to the album. So it was
I
already one I really liked.
when I listen to music, videos play a heavy like kind of bias to me, and I really like Overcompensate's video.
Yeah.
Is Midwest Indigo, is that the kind of rap song?
No,
No,
it's like the synth kind of.
it's kind of like the indie rock song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the killer
Midwest
sounding
Indigo.
one.
which
Yeah,
one's the rap one?
that's lavish.
Well, that's there.
Yeah.
I thought there was a one earlier than that.
Well, Backside's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah,
rap-ish.
maybe I'm thinking of Backslide. Which one's the one where he's like eating buns? Like,
That's
That's
backslide.
Backslide.
okay, yeah, I like that one. He's like eating buns and then
Mm.
throwing them.
He needs more buns.
What's it?
What is
Is
your
it?
top five, Jonah?
Oh yeah.
I, I won't go in order, but well,
You and
routines in the
Michael,
night.
just go in order. Just make an order.
Routines in the night, I agree, is the best.
What?
Yeah.
Overcompensate, I think. Next semester,
Man, you really like
uh,
next semester?
It's a good like
mid
punk
mid.
pop song or whatever.
It's like punkish,
Yeah, it
like
is.
pop punk.
Yeah.
Pop punk, yeah.
Midwest Indigo and At the Risk of Feeling Dumb.
Yeah, see, man, see?
You guys are
You don't even understand the album, Joseph.
you guys are wrong. But which is better,
But oh,
Jonah?
album?
I still like Trench more.
Trench more why?
Trench has a just a no. Trench has a way better album cover, but
That's
Well,
why?
yeah.
I kind of hate the other album cover. Um, I s-
Is
I
there
think
even
it.
songs on you
I
gotta
just
defend this. Is there even
yeah
songs like that resonate with you, like is like personally on
yeah
Trent?
even more than Clancy.
I don't get it.
I like a lot of the lyrics more on Trench,
Like
and
I feel like Trench is way more of their concept than
Yeah,
it
Trench
Clancy.
is
is much
yeah
more lyrical than Clancy.
yeah.
Mm,
Clancy's more fun. Trench is more like
Yeah.
serious. I think it goes in more like directions than Clancy, like more like highs and lows, and it kind of like overall just kind of as a story into their concept, it feels more complete and like big, and Clancy just feels more like kind of like an average, a good rock album, but still it kind of loses the story a little bit.
I feel like Clancy goes throughout like a whole lifetime of a person
Yeah,
lyrically,
kind of.
and it just
Trent,
like
what
it really hits.
the sound of Trench is much darker, I guess, and
Yeah, it
more
is.
rock, I guess. And Clancy's more like prog rock, I guess. It's got more synth in it.
It's it's like you said, like indie kind of
Yeah, because
like 2000s kind of
there's
like
a
Yeah.
lot
stuff
of
like
like
that.
slow down songs like The Craving and like
Yeah.
Oldie Station.
Hmm.
Takes a lot more like breaks.
Jared, I know you love Levitate.
Levitate's good.
Is
And
it
Nico and the Niners, like I like the darker songs in that one.
is it better than any of the songs on Clancy?
Mm, I think Levitate gets close. They're both pretty close to, but Clancy was way. I want to go back to Clancy way more than even the best songs on Trench.
Even the best. What's the best opener?
What's the other?
Jumpsuit or
Overcompensate.
overconfident?
That's hard.
I that's hard because Jumpsuit like and Levitate need each other because like I feel like they roll into each other really well.
Yeah.
What?
I'd give it to Trench because it really sets up the whole album.
Yeah.
It
It's a
just
more
takes a
like just
dump after.
powerful like
What's the
opener.
what's the better closer?
Oh,
The
Paladin
Clancy.
Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds like the end of a show or a movie or something like that, like the end of a journey.
If it was Bandito as a closer, that, but
Yeah. Why'd they add those three extra songs?
why do bands add three extra songs all the time?
What?
Dude, when we were screaming about this, I went back to Icy and Scaly or whatever that's Scale and Icy.
That was in between
That
these two?
I like that album. People hate that album.
It's pretty bad.
I was
Album.
listening to it and I was like, yeah,
I've listened
this
to
is
it
good.
once and I did not like it. I
Yeah.
Well,
was
you
just like
see you once.
I've never heard their first ones.
And then I went back to Blurry Face.
That's pretty good.
It's kind of aged. It's not terribly, but I was like, I
No,
don't.
it's definitely of its time, but
Yeah,
That
but
you can't beat the mute math
yeah,
crossover with it
yeah.
though.
The EP.
Yeah.
that's why it's hard to go back to just Blurry Face because a lot of those songs are better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then Vessels was I was surprised. There's a lot of like um synth in it or like a lot of effects in it. I was like, huh, this is kind of good.
Yeah, I need to go back to their first two.
I the first one's kind of weird. The first one sounds like a band that's been around a while and then they started to experiment, but
Hmm.
that's their first album. I was like, the heck?
We'll have to
I don't really like it.
we'll have to do an ultimate rankings of someday. All right. I don't know if that decided anything. Garrett still likes Clancy better. Jonah still likes Trench better, and I still can't figure it out, man. I kind of lean towards Trench because, like I said, it's got higher highs, but it also has lower lows.
Does it have higher highs? Like, what's your high for Trench?
Jumpsuit and levitate.
That's it? The first
I don't, but Vignette, like I said, is the best song they've ever written. Jonah, why are you shaking your head?
It's not a good song.
It's their best song.
We see a
It's
whole
like
video on Levitate or Vignette.
I think that's like the biggest divide we've ever had because it's just like an okay song for me and Jonah. It's just like, yeah, it's okay.
No, I'd call
You don't even like
okay.
it?
Nah,
Hmm.
You
It's
do you
okay.
skip it?
yeah.
Oh my what?
It's not a skip worthy
It's just
song.
that chorus I can't stand.
You skip to Lavish?
I like how his voice
Yeah.
is super high in that song.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. It just sounds like screeching to
Uh,
me.
Hmm.
and it
It's
gets
like that
close to
meme.
screaming, and he
It's like that
doesn't.
meme with the goat that they had for a while.
I actually like how high it is in that song.
He gets close to screaming, and he doesn't do that much.
And he
But
doesn't scream.
oh my goodness, that hurts. That hurts. Because I love that song, man. When the bass comes in, you're just like, dang.
What bass?
I
There's
know.
There's an app where you can take certain instruments out of songs. I'm gonna have to do that because
Yeah.
I don't even hear bass
it's
in that
it
song.
just reminds you of like the '80s. That bass,
It
like.
doesn't. We need to break this song down to every instrument.
Well, if you'd like us to break down any other albums or put any other albums versus each other, let us know. Like, subscribe, and notify yourself for even more good stuff. And we will catch you next time. Bye.